spilled all over the ground.
Oh, yeah, it's a pretty one-sided little pistol round, isn't it? The flash is good to get Rain off the angle, but Olaf there to try and help. It's actually going to be Rain to steal all the glory in that pistol round. Rain, Brokey, and some support from Olaf to get that locked in. And so, you know, this is MIBR's map pick. I think there's you kind of caught up with everything that you've missed.
Nice.
Oh.
That was pretty nasty.
You know that hinge smoke through the mid doors and be very fast. So it might be our force a save from FaZe. And Brokey has crept up from Gandalf. He could do a lot here. He could deny the plant. If MIBR try and rush it, but rushing is coming from Kiebi through the smoke with a deagle shot. Cold is going to be able to draw them in so well here for Brokey if they want to play it that way. If Cold doesn't just wait for the end of the round. Brokey playing first, done the damage. Cold helps out, low HP and finished off by Brokey. It's all on the scout of Yell. Really good round here for FaZe, and well, it's not over yet.
Ooh, Yell with that scout. Starting to get closer now, but it's Brokey on the other side, and the taps are in. Brokey closes it out. FaZe onto a second.
To show his hand, Brokey is not falling for it though. He's holding on, and now he's got the info. Even if they go elsewhere and try and hunt the site, just the presence of Shiz alone is going to be enough to keep FaZe occupied. Cold with a second. Bolt's pushed out into the open. He gets his kill, and he's stalling very well. Bolt's doubles it. 3 in the round. Potentially here as Olaf is the last to fall, and it's 4 for Bolts. As MIBR, they win that.
Oh yeah, they got something all right. And here in the bottom of mid, things are getting a little bit chaotic. They get the bomb out of there, but look at this from Rain. He's come in through the tunnel. There's the first, waiting for the second. Pressured from mid and in the site, but Rain looking to lock it in. Bolts denies it right at the very end.
He swings, and that's good assistance. Instead of getting him out, just put 2 in there. Then you're just fighting side by side, back to back. No one's getting close. 2 for Kiebi, great hold as it's forced MIBR back.
Really interesting position though, because there's lots of time still to work this position. The issue of these lurks though could be a problem. You've got Cold Zero to maybe find a timing. He might see some heads. There we go. And Bolts is not going to be able to be cognizant to that push, and that was a dangerous moment. And unfortunately, that makes life significantly more difficult for Yell. Trying to jiggle into the angle held by Brokey.
Definitely. So we know they work. Donaco's here right now, and MIBR, they're going to be run boosting him. Not the most stylishly into the A site. He kind of falls out of the sky. Rain with the spray. Bomb dropped. They got to go back for it. The rifle is deep, and Shiz gone 6 feet under to the AWP. Brokey this is his breeding ground right now. Dust2 long. He is going to have a lot of fun here. This MIBR look for a pick that's just not getting given their way. Nice shot by Yell.
Yeah, look, again, seemed like FaZe very prepared for this. Nice shot from Bolts. However, they don't need to peek. He has to go to them. The bomb is down on the ground, and unless FaZe, you know, get a little cocky and...
In this round, flashing through the doors and grouping for a B hit.
Oh, they just run straight in, and the pace has blindsided FaZe. Brokey, actually the man to get the kill, but he was brought down very, very low in the process. So this B site now locked in for MIBR. FaZe, do they want to give this a go? It's a 2-on-3, it's armorless players, so you hope they can get back into it. But already, this is a good round for MIBR. It could be about to get even sweeter if somehow they get this one past the keeper. Ooh, AK onto Danaco. Flashing through the window, but it's dodged by Cello. And so together, they're able to lock that in. That is a hero AK round.
And he hold the line though. Cole's been forced out of the sight by the smoke. Kiebi dead in the water, and Donaco with another entry. It's dominant for MIBR. First kill coming in for Rain, but I don't know how realistic this round is. Olaf is so far away, and he's not getting any closer. Shallow's even looking to kill.
Maybe a kill to be had. Or maybe they'll lose all their guns. They really need to keep everything. And, oh, Cello, I don't know if he spotted that. Oh!
Flick.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. That's nasty. And that's a problem. Again, it would have been amazing for them to keep all 3 guns alive.
Spawn drop.
looking really good in terms of the positioning here onto that B side. The push is coming through CT already. Oh, that's unfortunate. Danico unable to hold off any of these defenders trying to rotate through CT. And looks like the B defense is actually doing a decent job in delaying. That's going to be some assistance now coming in from that A site. And indeed, all the Mice are able to take down Yell. That's the bomb down on the ground by the doors of B. And for a player, this will be difficult. We'll see if they can do it, though.
Rain forced into those CT gunfights, and not to his favor. Danico going over this smoke, just misses the timing, but he senses coldzera. On the other side of that is already kind of conceding this short position. Kirby deep up through CT. And now he's in this horrible point of limbo where, like, yeah, he's pretty committed, so he does want to hang around, he does want to go for it, doesn't want to die trying to run away. Gets that one kill and now gets out of there. There is the AWP dropped here. It looks like he's been made aware of now because he's trying to pick.
Players already proven at the top level, so we know they can do it. There's no question about it. And here they are, beating up on FaZe, looking for double digits at the end of the half. It might be within reach. 3-on-3, Brokey alone. He's being pinched from long and short. Can he try and find a quick kill? Oh, he's over to Cat. Right now the AWP is posted. A nice shot from Brokey, beasting on the A-bomb site with that AWP. And that
there is the bomb getting dropped. That is the polar opposite of what we needed. Suddenly these players that were selling the fake are having to come in and mop up these rotations from MIBR. Not going to be easy, but Olaf makes it look that way. Danico not ready for the player back in T-spawn, and that's coldzera ready to slip the knife in the back. Oh, tap down. Don't want to let him get a second, and Cold will come in and save the day just in time, but there's no time for the plant. Bolts, he just needs to stay alive, but he's right in the site. He's not made it easy for himself. He's dropped the bomb, and he's hidden away. That is a disaster for FaZe. My, oh my. Oh.
Now, here comes that reaction. The B split, the smokes and Molotovs dropped to prevent help. To now what is just a lonely Cello on the site, and he is stuck between two angles, and there's no way out of that one. And speaking of which, MIBR, there may be no way out of...
Strong first rifle, right, coming through from FaZe. It's kind of what they needed, especially after how this half started. If they do want to recover, they want a bit more like that. It's going to be 3 players saving for MIBR at least. You know, at least gives them the chance to reinvest in this following round. Mid, while the B rush is coming in. Yell, now's the time. Now's the time to step up with this AWP. Cello in with the first, but they're already up and past him. Cello putting bodies in bags, and there's the response. coldzera and Rain, a kill apiece. Leaves this in a 3-on-3, and this is the kind of round that MIBR now want to attempt.
Smoke in. Olaf for the timing shot that won't work. Just keeping up the attention and the pressure by spamming this smoke. The window push denied, and this might be a time to throw in the towel. Get out of here with your guns. Bolts is surely dead. Hunted, but he wins his battle. Can't escape the second, and Shuz to save. It's a round for FaZe. They could hide at the car. No need to hunt him.
FaZe play this well. They've got a minute and a half to play this advantage. Pressuring long, forcing MIBR off. There's 2 players of the 3 that remain here, and this might be... MIBR back in the game if they can find more frags from this position, but it looks like Yell can't eke out that extra kill that could make all the difference. But Bolts, he's created a 1v1, and it's not going to work out for him, unfortunately.
Heading towards the bottom of mid, trying to split this B bomb site. Danico going to get the information at the very, very least, and now we need to see the adjustments from MIBR. They have to start rotating players down. Mid is smoked, but they can get there. They can be ready to retake. Danico not up to the task of holding on to B. And MIBR, they actually decided to save very, very early on in that round. You know, we still had Danico fighting over in the B site, but the round was actually already decided. Like, he would have had to have done something unreal to tempt MIBR back into that. They had their player that pushed the long doors. He was just kind of hanging out over towards T-spawn, gone down. All trying to show these Brazilian boys how it's done back in his time. There's the flick to long. Missed shot first time around. The Deegs are in. And it's so damn close. But Danico there at the very, very end, just able to keep that belonging to MIBR. Mad, cold, I don't know, you could feel it right down. I could tell. One of those moments where you can almost feel the frustration, right? Yell's saying, like, yeah, I know that wasn't right. I want to just get this locked in, and he couldn't. Now we have this rush into B. Good damage from Cello, and there's Yell, finally, with the step up. Collateral on the AWP. He's cut down this offensive and another. Talk about an immediate redemption arc for Yell, right? from almost throwing away that previous round to saving this one. And that's a bit more of an insight into what we're expecting from him. Usually he delivers to such a good level. And so a bit more like that might make things way easier for MIBR.
Oh, that is just gross there. Straight in Yell's face. Adding insult to injury. They'll charge up the ramp. It's Bolts who's got to defend here. That's a great defense so far. 2 quick kills. Makes it effortless. And now it's down to Brokey. Oh, that's a nice flick, but that's all it will be for FaZe.
This round for FaZe, they need it.
Oh,
and
dear.
they don't get it. The trade doesn't come in either. Olaf is waiting patiently with the backstab, and there it is. While that's happened, the A site falls into the hands of FaZe. Aniko and Cello left up. Now just Cello. And all he is the sound of silence right now. As this round slipped by the wayside, he's got to fall back and hold on to this AK. 14 for FaZe. Overtime now on the cards. And a player even wrapping in through T-spawn. Cello, it's not safe, mate. Gun out, shot in the back, and there it is. Olaf reaping the reward.
Doesn't help. Rain even bought a scout just to shoot through the smoke. Look at the upper push. There's 2 players. There's 4 in the tunnels. Kiebi holding on, deals with one of them. Olaf in the spawn has a great position to find more, and they don't even see the other 2. Now, is that a bait for FaZe? Do they run in?
Yeah, MIBR not wanting to take any of those straight up fights, you know, not wanting to dig this hole deeper, but in doing so, they give up the A site. And it all falls onto Yell in the 1v3. Really not looking good for him. FaZe about to get it over the line to overtime as we roll this.
Poised and ready. He needs to be. He's alone right now. This is going to be very difficult. Trying to use the smoke there to keep himself safe. Oh, shiz! Straight from the doors. Great angle found. And that makes all the difference here. Danico still holding on at the back of the site. They haven't dealt with him yet, thanks to Shiz's efforts. And for the first round of overtime here, it's looking fantastic for MIBR. Olaf needs a really crazy result here, but it's not going to happen.
Rain, he's got a lot on his plate and he doesn't even know about it. They could pop a flash here as well. The molly's going through. He's going to get caught with nades. Rain, shot in the back. They do check the corner. Shiz doubles again with the bomb at his feet. MIBR running over this map right now. Brokey is going to trade, but they're still down.
Walking up Cat, there's the pop flash. Bolts could get flashed in. There it is, and that's a fantastic result. Sees the bomb, gets the kill. Couldn't have gone better.
Even lives to tell the tale. Oh, that flag! The transfer. What can?
It's like, oh, okay, cool. Whereas this time, yeah, everyone gets peppered crossing.
It's the epitome of just rolling the dice and hoping for a win. And honestly, very little risk in doing it, right? Like, no one's going to think, oh, I hear them spamming their autos. Let me peek them with an AWP. Like, how did that go for Apex? Not well.
That could have been a very much needed frag, but Brokey is still on the site at the very least, looking for more. Oh, another whiff, but his teammates are delivering. Olaf Meister with a double. Time is of the essence now. It's really ticking down. It's up to Brokey against 3 players. Pistol out, but no time for him. It's a time for MIBR on this defuse. It's going to be real tight, but just about in the nick of time. Yell has the defuse. Couldn't have been much closer. They know it. Here comes the play. Is there a flash? How do they handle this? A 2-man setup, looking for the bait. Flash from the T side. MIBR looking strong on this cat push. And that's a huge issue now. Cello makes it worse. And FaZe not in a good spot here, gents.
No, Yell might have just closed the map with a slow start but a strong finish. He's found 2. Bolt is looking for a double as well. One player eluding him going long, but he knows this AWP is here. Bye, Cold. Thanks for coming. Kiebi's gone as well, and it's MIBR to find their first, take their map pick in this series, and style on FaZe with a flawless overtime. Keep that in mind as well. That game was crazy, right? You definitely have to remember the context of